welcome to another great day of online learning at your house. Now let's go to some clips.
Yesterday I saw a guy who spilled his Scrabble pieces onto the road. I asked him, "What's the word on the street?" Now to you.
Hi, this is Miss Marcel.
And this is Miss Marcel.
And we are back at it for the Staff Challenge. So this week we are challenging our staff. And yesterday it was the
Spice Challenge. How many spices do you have in your house?
And today's challenge was, how many books do you have in your house? And so we have some contenders. This bracket, we've got Miss Martinson against Mr. Henyon. We've got Miss Busby against Mr. Baranowski. And we also have
Miss Moore against Miss Thomasetti.
Miss Thomasetti.
Miss Thomasetti.
Yeah, so our first round here for our bracket is going to be Miss Martinson against Mr. Henyon. Who do you have your money on?
Mr. Henyon.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I know Miss Martinson reads a lot, and I don't know if I've ever seen Mr. Henyon with a book. We'll have to go to the clips and see.
All right, the question is, how many books do I have at my house? Here's one of our main bookshelves here in our family room. A lot of books down there, some kids' books, some architecture books, some music books. There's a few books over here on this shelf here. Hey, look, that's a baby picture of me. What else do we have? We have other books in our house. Here's Maddie's room. She has some books on a bookshelf there. And look, horse ribbons. And she also has some books on a bookshelf over here. Let's see how many that is. It is about 125. I'm not allowed to go into Daphne's room, especially with the video camera, but she has about 150 books in there. We have about 25 books in our living room. And if you count music books, we have probably another 50 books on the piano and in other places like that. So if you're counting piano books, that's another 50. And in our garage, we have about another 2 boxes of books, which probably have 25 books each in them, which is conservative. So 50 books that we own in boxes in our garage, plus my cousin up there, he has about 100 books. He's got 4 boxes of books up there. And so we're counting that as books that I have in my house. So by my math, all that adds up to about 650 books. And that's conservative, guessing how many books are in each box. There you go. I've got 650 books in my house.
Hello everyone. I'm going to go ahead and count my books to see if I can beat Mr. Henyon in our book challenge. So we're going to start here, in the obvious place with the bookshelves. So I went ahead and counted these ahead of time because I only get a minute. So on this bookshelf, I counted 72 books. If you see any books you want to read, I will drop them off at your house and we can share books. I like to read a lot of teen books because they're really good. And so then I counted all these stacks of books. I think I need another bookshelf. And those stacks were 78, and so we're up to 150 now. And then I started thinking I really want to beat Mr. Henyon, and so I went out in the garage. Oh, I counted my cookbooks, and there was 30 cookbooks, which I don't use because I always use Pinterest. And I got up to 180 books. Then I went out in the garage and I found all my storage books and my yearbooks, and there were 45 in there, so now we're up to 225. Then I have books everywhere. So there's 226. 227, 228. There's some more over here, some Harry Potter and stuff. So 234. And I think I'd like a nice round number. And so I was looking at my baby book over here, which I think counts. So we're gonna go with 235.
Wow, Mr. Henyon with the big win there.
Did you hear that Miss Morrison's fast math?
Yes, Miss Martinson with that fast math. I loved it. I knew she was a good math teacher. All right, so next up, we've got Miss Busby and
Mr. Baranowski.
Mr. Baranowski, and we got to see how many books they have. They both have little kids, so they might have a lot of books. I think I'm putting my money on Miss Busby. How about you?
Mr. Baranowski.
Oh, you think he's going to win. All right, well, let's go to the clips.
All right, so we're gonna count our books. I've got a helper here to help us count. Bentley, can you count those books?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13, 16, 19, 20, 18, 19, 20, 18, 19, 12.
I think you could tell we have a lot of books, and she doesn't really know how to count. So I'm just gonna pan real quick. Books, 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 books. I'll do an actual count and post it at the end of this video, and I won't let her do the counting. You're going down, Busby.
Was that bookworm pretending to be Miss Busby?
Yeah, I don't know. I have never seen Miss Busby as a bookworm before. I've seen her as a lion and other things, but never as a bookworm. I think that's just an automatic forfeit. And then when we were watching there, Mr. Baranowski said he had how many books?
417.
Okay, but I think his daughter Benny counted up to like 12teen. Is that a number? I don't know. We'd have to ask Miss Martinson that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll have to go with Mr. Baranowski for the win. So you got that one as well. Good job. Our next up is going to be Miss Moore against Miss Tomasetti. And yeah, who do you think is going to get this challenge?
Miss Tomasetti.
You think Miss Tomasetti has it? All right, let's see who wins this book challenge.
Have you seen Miss Moore?
No, I haven't seen Miss Moore.
I guess that's a forfeit.
I guess that's a forfeit.
Wow, Miss Tomasetti with over 1,000 books.
Yeah, that was amazing. Also, with her video, that was pretty epic. Is she trying to get an Oscar nomination, maybe?
Maybe.
And then those daisies in the field could not find Miss Moore.
Nope.
Automatic?
Forfeit.
Forfeit. All right. So it looks like people that are moving on to round 2
are Mr. Henyon, Mr. Baranowski, and Miss Tomasetti.
So we'll have to look to next week and see what their challenge is going to be. All right. Stay safe, Lions. This is Miss Marcel.
And this is Miss Marcel.
Have a great day.
That's it for today, Lions. Have a great day and remember to show your pride. Now please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready, begin.